Welcome back to the Chanel USD Coins treasure hunters and coin collectors. Today's story is about a tiny coin that's taken the world by storm. That's right, we're diving deep into the mystery, the history, and the multi-million-dollar hype surrounding the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States of America. This isn't just any old penny. It's a coin that sparked massive buzz in the collector community and has even been rumored to be worth up to $250 million in the rarest cases. Yes, you heard that right, one copper-colored coin, just 1 cent in face value, potentially worth more than a luxury yacht, a mansion, or even a private island. So sit tight and watch this video till the very end, because you're about to find out why the 1982 Lincoln penny might just be hiding a fortune in your change jar right now. The year 1982 was a turning point in American coinage history, and most people don't even realize it. Before 1982, the Lincoln cent was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. A sturdy composition that had stood the test of time since 1909, when President Abraham Lincoln first appeared on the penny to commemorate his 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, but in 1982, something changed. And that change set the stage for one of the most complex and collectible coins ever minted. Due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint made a major decision. They switched the composition of the penny to a cheaper material, a core of 99.2% zinc with just a thin plating of copper, making the new penny significantly lighter and cheaper to produce. But here's where it gets really interesting. In 1982, both copper and zinc pennies were produced. That's right, the Mint struck coins using two different compositions, in the same year, in multiple varieties, and at different facilities. That's a recipe for confusion and a collector's dream. Now listen closely, because this is the part that separates the junk drawer change from the treasure chest. There are 7 officially recognized varieties of the 1982 Lincoln cent. These include 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 D large date copper, 1982 D large date zinc, 1982 D small date zinc. Rumored and debated, and then comes the holy grail. There is a 1982 D small date copper penny, a variety that was never supposed to exist. And yet, one was discovered. Only a few are known to this day. Why is this so rare? Because the Denver Mint was only supposed to produce zinc coins with the small date design. But somehow, through a mix-up or anomaly, at least one copper planchet got through. This error resulted in the most famous 1982 penny, and the only one that's been sold for tens of thousands of dollars. And some rumors, possibly exaggerated but undeniably exciting, claim that there might be one or more 1982 pennies out there worth up to $250 million, possibly because of a unique composition, mint error, or legendary rarity. Now you're probably wondering, how on earth do you tell if you have a copper or zinc penny? Well, here's your at-home treasure hunting tip: weigh your coin. A copper penny from 1982 weighs 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs only 2.5 grams. All you need is a small digital scale with 100th gram precision. Check the date and mint mark. Look closely. Is it a small date or a large date? It may sound subtle, but if you put a 1982 small date next to a large date, you'll notice differences in the shape and spacing of the numbers. Check the mint mark. AD under the year means the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. If you ever find a 1982 D small date that weighs 3.11 grams, stop everything. You might be holding one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever made. Collectors would fight tooth and nail to own it. And if it's in pristine condition, with high mint luster and flawless detail, it could be auctioned for hundreds of thousands or even more if it becomes the centerpiece of a bidding war. So how much are 1982 Lincoln cents worth today? Let's break it down by variety and condition. Common copper and zinc pennies in circulated condition, worth 1 to 3 cents. Uncirculated copper large date up to $1.10. Uncirculated zinc small date, around $5, $15. Proof versions from mint sets worth $20, $50 depending on condition. Now here's where it gets crazy. A 1982 D small date copper penny was sold in 2017 for $18,800 at auction. Experts believe that if another example is found, especially in higher condition, it could shatter records. And those wild rumors of a $250 million penny, while that exact sale hasn't happened, the buzz is built on the idea that an unknown variant or mint error of extraordinary rarity could hit the market. If a one-of-a-kind 1982 coin emerged such as a hybrid planchet with dual mint errors or experimental alloy collectors with deep pockets could drive the value into the millions, this is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Today's pocket change could be tomorrow's historic discovery. Here's what you need to do if you want to join the hunt for the 1982 Liberty 1-cent goldmine. Gather all your old change, check piggy banks, coin jars, drawers, and relatives' collections. Sort out all your 1982 pennies. Carefully examine the date and mint mark. Weigh each one. Separate copper from zinc. Look for unusual features, off-center strikes, double dies, or wrong planchet errors. Consult a reputable dealer or send your coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC, and remember, even if you don't strike it rich, the thrill of the hunt is what makes this hobby so rewarding. So, there you have it, the full story of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin. A coin born out of economic necessity, forged in a time of transition, and now the subject of mystery, excitement, and million-dollar dreams. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, this is one coin you absolutely must keep an eye on. Who knows, that plain old penny in your pocket might just be your ticket to a fortune. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into rare coins, hidden treasures, and numismatic secrets that could change your life. Until next time, keep searching, stay curious, and never underestimate the value of what you hold in your hand. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. Today, I've got something truly mind-blowing for you. Imagine holding a single penny in your hand. Now imagine that this tiny coin could be worth up to $10 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, believe it or not, there's one coin that's sending shockwaves through the numismatic world: the 2021 Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard me right. A modern-day penny. From the year 2021. It might be in your pocket change right now and could make you a multi-millionaire overnight. Stick around as we dive deep into the legendary history, uncover the rare errors, and reveal how this tiny copper coin could be the golden ticket you've been dreaming about. Let's get started. The story behind the 2021 Liberty 1-cent coin. The 2021 Liberty 1-cent coin, more commonly known as the Lincoln penny, is part of a long, proud tradition in American coinage. Though it's often taken for granted as everyday change, its design and symbolism run deep. First, let's talk about the design. On the obverse, or front side, you'll find the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that's remained largely unchanged since 1909. That's over a century of honoring one of America's greatest presidents. In 2021, this tradition continued, with Lincoln's sharply detailed portrait, the word "Liberty" stamped beside him, and the date 2021 boldly standing out. The reverse of the coin features the Union shield, representing unity and strength, a design introduced in 2010. It carries the inscription, 1 cent, and the proud statement E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Now, you might be asking what makes the 2021 version so special. Here's where things get exciting. A coin that might be worth $10 million in 2021, billions of pennies were minted by the U.S. Mint, just like every other year. Most of them are made of zinc with a thin copper coating, weighing just 2.5 grams. But rumors, reports, and collector chatter started to surface that a few coins from that year were not like the others. Some experts believe that a small batch of 2021 Liberty 1-cent coins may have been minted with unusual characteristics, rare errors, experimental compositions, or even double dies that dramatically increase their rarity and value. One particular coin, a 2021 penny with a double die obverse, off-center strike, and possibly minted using a rare alloy, is said to have been auctioned off in a private collector's market for a jaw-dropping $10 million. While we can't independently confirm the buyer, the story has caught fire among numismatists worldwide. Why would anyone pay $10 million for a penny? Simple: rarity, history, and mystery. If only one or two such coins exist, they become the crown jewels of any collection. They become legends. A journey through penny history. To understand the value of the 2021 coin, we need to take a quick journey through the incredible history of the American penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. That made it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person and not a symbolic image on its face. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original coin had VDB, his initials, at the bottom of the reverse, which caused quite a stir and was quickly changed in the years since. the penny has gone through many changes, from the wheat penny 1909-1958 to the memorial reverse 1959-2008 to the current shield reverse design. Some of these coins, like the 1943 copper penny, are already worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Others, like the 1955 double die, have sold for over $100,000. So it's not at all unprecedented for a 1-cent coin to reach incredible values, and the 2021 Liberty 1 cent might just be the latest example. What to look for? You might be holding gold, so how do you know if you've got a valuable 2021 Liberty 1 cent coin? Here are a few things to check. Double die errors. Look closely at the lettering on the front, the date, the word Liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust." If you see doubling, even subtle, that could be a huge sign. Off center strike. If the design is not perfectly centered and part of the coin looks blank or misaligned, that could be a minting error worth serious money. Wrong planchet errors. If your 2021 penny feels heavy, unusually thick, or sounds different when dropped, it could have been struck on the wrong metal. That's rare and very valuable. Mint marks. While the Philadelphia Mint coins have no mint mark, the Denver Mint coins are marked with ADA. 2021 coin with errors from either mint can be worth a fortune. Current market value and collector buzz. While the majority of 2021 Liberty 1 cent coins in circulation are worth just face value, high-grade coins, especially those graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, are already selling for hundreds of dollars. Coins with visible minting errors can bring in thousands, depending on condition and rarity. But the mythical $10 million coin, if it really exists and resurfaces, could set a record as the most valuable modern penny ever sold. Numismatic forums and collector groups are buzzing. Some say the coin was discovered in a roll of bank-wrapped pennies. Others claim it was found in loose change. One thing's for sure, the hunt is on, and people are checking every 2021 penny they can find. Final thoughts: is your penny the jackpot? The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. From coins made of silver and gold to a humble copper penny that could change your life, it's a hobby that blends history, mystery, and a dash of treasure hunting. So next time you get change back from the store, don't just toss those pennies aside. Take a close look. Use a magnifying glass. Check the date. Search for errors. Because maybe, just maybe, you'll discover the next $1 million penny. And if you do, remember who told you about it. First call to action outro. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2021 Liberty 1 cent coin, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next rare coin reveal. Got a 2021 penny you want me to check out? Drop a comment below or share your photos with us. I'd love to feature your coin in an upcoming video. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and always keep an eye out, because that next coin in your pocket just might be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.